Okay. So today we're going to be talking about character traits, right? So here, I'm going to present my screen for my friends at home. Give me a thumbs up when you can see it. 1 second. Thank you, my friend. I know you all can see it. Can we see it? Yeah, I got it, Gavin. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we've talked about, I want you to think of this question first as we go along. So think of the answer in your head. What is the difference between a character trait and an emotion that the character is feeling, okay? So just think about that just think about it, Ani, okay? As we go forward, okay? So what are character traits? Does someone want to read this slide for me?
Character traits are words that describe a character's feelings and appearance.
Yeah, good job. You want to keep going?
We look at a character inside traits and outside.
Yeah. And remember that describing words are adjectives. Oh, I see Christian said something. Christian said, getting to know characters. Yeah, so your character traits in your story help you get to know the characters. Great job. All right, let's move forward. There we go. Character traits. I'll read this one. So we're going to be focusing a little bit on inside traits. So I'll say a little bit. There's inside traits and there's outside traits. And our inside traits are more specifically our personality, right? So the way we act, maybe for an extended period of time. Whereas a character emotion is kind of like a shorter period of time. You might get mad at something, but you don't stay mad at that thing forever, right? Right? So inside traits are what we learn about a character from how they act, how they feel, and what they might say, right? So some examples of this might be fearless, or mischievous, or happy, or daring, or adventurous, right? Outside traits are what we can see and learn about a character from their appearance. So does someone want to read those words for me? Molly?
All of them?
Yeah, so under the outside traits.
Pirate, skull hat, boy, striped pants, black boots.
Yeah, so pirate, skull hat, boy, striped pants, black boots. Those are all describing his outside traits, what he looks like, what you see. Do you have a question, Jack? No? Okay. Identifying character traits. So when we're reading, we're looking at our free choice book, and we're looking about when do I see these character traits? How do we identify these character traits? So evidence. We use evidence to support our traits and prove that we're correct, right? We've talked about evidence before and how using evidence can really make our writing or reading stronger, right? Outside traits are easier to identify because we're looking at the character's physical appearance. So some examples, curly hair, right? Let's see, Catherine has on glasses. Charlotte? A mask, exactly. Colette? Earrings. One more, Ani. Necklaces. Perfect. Those are all examples of outside traits. Inside traits are trickier, and that's what we're going to be focusing a little bit more on and what we're going to be looking for in your books. Inside traits are trickier because we need to understand their actions and be able to identify and infer their traits. Do we remember that word, infer? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Colette? Yeah, exactly. Our evidence would be, now I can't see it. Our evidence would be what the character is doing, saying, or looking in what we're reading. All right, does anyone have any questions so far before I keep going? No? Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples, and then we're going to use our slates, and we're going to come up with some character traits, some inside character traits, some personality traits about ourselves. I want to hear what you have to say about yourself, okay? So here are some examples. Does someone want to read a couple out loud for me? Ani? Timid. Means shy. Joyous. Sorrowful. So I'll read Adventurous. Perfect. So sometimes these are a little bit tricky words. Sophia, do you want to read that next column?
Cheerful, curious, thoughtful, nice, dangerous, exciting, gentle, harsh, annoying, sweet, kind, and respectful.
Great job. So we'll stop there. We'll stop there. You can put your hands down because there are a ton of words. So as you can see, there are endless words, endless adjectives, describing words that we could use to describe ourselves, describe our characters. So you might want to use some of these, but I also want to hear some of your own ideas. You can open your marker and start writing some character traits about yourself, okay? Some personality traits. You might want to use one of these, but let's try to think of one of our own as well, okay? Christian, do you have a question? Oh, Christian, I can't hear you, buddy. Try mute and unmute one more time. Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I think the people making this right now of words because they put cheerful twice.
Oh, that's okay. All right, let's not worry about that right now. Can you write some character traits? And don't hold your boards up just yet, okay? Take like one more minute. I love seeing everyone working hard at home. Kellen, are you writing? I see your marker. Good job. And you can cap your markers when you're done so that I know that you're done. All right, Molly, do you have something you want to share with us?
Can I share all of them?
Hold up your board, let me see. Let's share a couple. You don't have to share all of them.
Friendly, smart,
Mm-hmm.
sporty, and kind.
Amazing. So Molly said sporty, kind, smart, and what was the last one? And friendly. Those are great. Kristen, do you have something that you can share? I'm not sure what that says. We're supposed to be writing character traits of ourselves, right? What about you, Sophia?
It says non-thoughtful.
All right, Christian, can we mute, please? Thank you. Sophia, I'm listening.
Should I read all of them?
Read a couple of them so we can have some more people speak.
Helpful, meaningful, useful.
Helpful, meaningful, and useful. I really like those. Charlotte? Can you say it a little bit louder, please? Just a couple. One or two. Amazing. Helpful, kind, and grateful. All right, put your hands down. I love all these ideas. I know that you all have some amazing words. Think about those words. Keep them in mind because we're going to be looking in our books, right? And we're going to be trying to find the character traits in our book and see how our author is describing our characters. Okay, so now I'm going to, Mrs. O'Donnell, we're going to do the activity, right? In their reading notebook?
Yeah.
Yes? The,
To find them?
this?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so,
You think you're ready?
yeah. Yeah, so boys and girls, can we take out our reading notebooks? You can erase your boards, put them away, yep. Put your slates away. You can, you want to hold on to it maybe? Because it has some words on it. And your math problems from before, right? Yes, please, take out your reading notebooks at home. Are we taking out our reading notebooks? Oh, I see Catherine wrote, adjective. She said for herself, a character trait is that she's loyal. I really like that word.
Do we take out our books too?
You can take out your books too, yeah. Thank you. Yes, Colette. Oh, thank you so much, Colette. That was very sweet of you. Okay, so boys and girls, I want you to copy this chart that you see on the screen. We can see it at home, right? It says book title, character name. Can I get a thumbs up so I know that we see it? Thank you. Okay, great. I want you to copy this down, this chart. And we're going to be looking in our books, in our free choice books, and we're going to look and find, we'll talk about that in a second. We're going to look and find character traits of our characters, and we're going to list them. But we also want to list emotions, right? Because sometimes we might get confused between emotions and character traits. So does someone want to remind me what the difference is, Colette?
So emotions are like if they're sad, happy, or not.
Yeah.
And traits are like if they're kind, friendly, happy.
Exactly. So Colette says that the difference between emotions and traits are, emotions are like sad, happy, things that might not last very long. You might feel that for a little bit, and that's your emotion for that moment. But your traits are things that you're like all the time, your personality. Eli, are you raising your hand?
So, like, would it be an emotion or trait if, like, you're, like, always sad, but, like, then, like, at one point you feel, like, really sad? Would it be a trait or an emotion?
I still think that's an emotion. If a person is sad, I think that's an emotion, definitely. Oliver? Eli, mute yourself, bud.
What if someone's sad all the time? Does it have depression problems?
Because of what problems? I don't think sitting all the time is an emotion or a trait. That's something that's an action, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so boys and girls.
We're never happy at
Yes.
all.
Yeah. Honey, can you wait a minute? Yeah. So we are going to be listing, we're going to write your book title. You can write your date at the top of your page so you know what the date is. Good job, Colette. Thank you for showing me. And as you read, I want you to list emotions and traits. And then we're going to work on this more next week. We'll talk about this more. List emotions and traits that your character felt and acted in the story. We will continue working on this next week. Does anyone have any questions for me? Yeah, Ani? How do I make this bigger, Mrs. O'Donnell?
See the 100%.
Where? Oh.
But then it's going to make it blurry for the kids at home.
Oh.
It's also in the document.
What can you say? It's a box, and you want to write your book title, character name that you're describing, and then list emotions and traits. Okay? You got that, Madison? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to pick a book? Okay. Everyone at home all set? Oh, great. Great job, everyone.